My next speaker is Sohail Memon. Mr. Sohail Memon is a political analyst, journalist, writer, and a lawyer by profession. He is author of 4 books and more than 400 newspaper articles published in various newspapers on various topics of human rights, international relations, national and international political situations, disaster relief, and culture and society. He has worked as a liaison to many international organizations and have worked with CNN, BBC Two, CBC, Swiss Radio, Belgium TV, and German news on assignment basis, and has contributed in more than 100 stories on different threat and disaster issues. Thanks to everyone.
Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to address this very respectable gathering for me. It is 25th International Conference, 25 years. World Sindhi Congress. Truly needed appreciation. First time I attended the conference in 1999. And really I am feeling proud here right now to see the same core team sitting in front of me and with me, who start working for Sindh, advocacy, protest, raising voice for Sindh. Rutina Sheikh is here, Dr. Lakumal is here, Dr. Hidayat Bhutto, Safdar is here, Raya, Jameel, Bhavve Lagai, Ali, and backward, I mean, if I forget somebody, Sagir in US, they are all still working. Yes. Struggle always means continuity. And they are doing it. Sometimes it's taking very long time, even centuries. But the core team should be born on their principle, aim, and target. And this is what WSC is doing. Well done. I dedicate a Sindhi two lines of my mentor, poet of Sindh, Shalati, for 15. Mohabbat Pai Mandami, Randa Moya Din, Din Josara Arapuru. Let me translate, maybe I could not translate correctly. It means that if somebody is struggling, in spite of different difficulties, they work a lot. They work a lot. This is what my friends are doing. Before I read my paper, I want to tell you only one point, which is about rising religious fundamentalism in Pakistan. Everybody knows it. But I want to tell you one thing. There is a line between north and east. It is on one side, and south and west. It is on the other side. North and east, west of Pakistan is totally covered by Taliban and fundamentalism and suicide bombing and everything. I'm talking about the nature of people. But on the south and west, we are south and west means we live in south of Pakistan, Sindhi and west, Baloch live in Pakistan. Let me tell you one thing, whole, what you say, I don't have name what I mean, the Taliban, what they're doing. But whole thing, they could not find any single man. So they can put bomb on the body and we can blow up in the pocket. They could not find any suicide bomber in Sindhi and Baloch. Because Sindhi society, I'm talking about Sindhi society here, have no space for them to do this kind of things. Though we are always afraid of rising fundamentalism. Yes. Like, let me tell you one thing. Few years back, everybody knows Sindh. A person, a Hindu person, native person of Sindh, Guru Ji died in an accident in motorcycle crash. And those Hindus are buried their bodies. You are buried in the so-called Muslim graveyard. And few people local there. They took his body out, pulled his body out from there, and dragged him on the road. But believe me, though I am very optimistic, believe me, I am happy to see the reaction of Sindhi peoples. The protest of Sindhi organizations, the media, the journalists, the human rights activists, whole Sindh is rise up against this cruelty. And they turn them, the visible and invisible evil, they turn them to be defensive. They went to hide. The people, they create the situation which forced the police and the government to lodge FIR against them who did this cruelty. So still we are hopeful. But we need help. Yes, we need help from civilized world, the West, to keep continuing this kind of things in our land. Because we are facing very powerful, once again I will say, visible and invisible forces, including the establishment, who are trying to put Sindhis also in this dirty game. So we need to save our nation from this kind of thing. Just a paper. I'm very happy to be here with you today in this conference. I feel humble and deeply moved to address this august audience. We all seek happiness and try to avoid suffering. We have the same basic human needs and our concern. All of us human beings want freedom and the right to determine our own destiny as individuals and as peoples. This is human nature. The great change that are taking place everywhere in the world, from Eastern Europe to Africa, are a clear indication of this. The suffering of our people during the past 65 years of occupation by the establishment of Punjab is well documented. Ours has been a long struggle. We know our cause is just because violence can only breed more violence, and suffering our struggle must remain non-violent and free of hatred. We are trying to end the suffering of our people, not to inflict suffering upon others. As a political and human rights activist, my concern extends to all members of Sindhi community and human family, and indeed to all human beings who suffer. I believe all suffering is caused by ignorance or lack of awareness and the shamanism of people sitting in Islamabad. They inflict pain on the others from similar provinces like our motherland Sindh, in the selfish pursuit of their happiness or satisfaction. We have worked day in, day out to break the shackles, better a chain of slavery. It is our collective responsibility. Shahadati Battalion is staunch disciples like GMC tell us of fundamental unity of all things. This understanding is crucial if we are to take positive and decisive action on the pressing global concern of our motherland Sindh. My dear guests, as we live in the rapidly changing world, I am optimistic that the ancient Indus values that have sustained the Sindhi nation are today reforming themselves to prepare us for a kinder, happier Sindhi society. I pray for all of us that together we succeed in building a better Sindh, sovereign Sindh, and enriched by Sufi, practical Sufi, and visionary leader, Saint G.M. Sayyid, the father of Sindhi nation. Everybody knows, Hamid declared him as a prisoner of conscience, and he died at the age of 92 in prison. He spent 32 years in Pakistani prisons, in the jail. He was non-violent. He never threw, even, yes, I have been his spokesman. He never threw a stone on any live things or anything. Once he told me in young age, because he went for the hunting, when he saw the people were killing birds with their guns, he said in his life he never went for hunting. This kind of man, they put him in the jail without trial for 32 years. Through understanding, love, individual and collective effort, and that in doing so, we may reduce the pain and suffering of these who are living inhuman life because their resources are being robbed and environment is being ruthlessly polluted. Let me conclude my words. I have quote here Robert Frost, who says, "But I have promised to keep." Who says the words are lovely, dark and deep. The words are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promised to keep it. Miles to go before I sleep and miles to go before I sleep. So this is the message of love from Sindh, peace, and today's topic is also the peace, tolerance. Once again, in the city, London, I saw there on many walls, I read sentence, London, the capital of the world. It used to be, yes, elbow. Once again, I repeat my request. We need help. We need moral help to keep ourselves, save ourselves from the rising fundamentalism, religious fundamentalism in Pakistan, which is inhuman, and no any religion give permit or issue to do whatever they're doing in the name of Islam. So thank you very much once again. Yes.